Hi, I'm Rakesh Joshi. I'm an Indian music composer, teacher, singer based in Manchester and doing Indian music teaching over last 25 years. Let's decide the sequence. 1, 2, 3. You see what's the sound of tabla, he will demonstrate and then we will learn our composition, okay? It's really great working with the children. I teach young children, I teach adults as well and work with Indian musicians, Western musicians and I like collaboration as well. So that's my specialty. I always like creative music. Fine, good, fine. You're not playing from your brain. You're playing from here, I can see that. I can hear that. Well done, good luck. You two are not singing from mind, you are singing from your heart. I can see that. So well done, both of you. Italia and they really work very hard, got engaged in the session over last 8 to 10 weeks. They prepared so many good composition, different rhythm cycle. The language is new for them, music style is new for them, but children were very dedicated, very passionate about it, learning. Sometimes it's challenging, but I like to accept challenge and prepare them to teach them different Indian music rhythm cycle, different raga, different folk songs.
I liked like playing like the instrument because like really fascinating and different types of drums and like the instruments like the organ ones I really liked.
I like music a lot and I think if I expanded my knowledge about music it'd help me.
I just thought of learning something new because I like music and I wanted to learn a new kind of music.
I felt like I could try new like instruments and like different instruments, not like the one that we play now, like different instruments from like different countries around the world.
Tonight, children performed 2 compositions, one a Sanskrit song and one is a percussion piece which was set to the 8 rhythm cycle. So I enjoyed teaching them over last 10 weeks and yeah, it was a great experience working with them. I performed one of the classical composition and one of the folk tune on harmonium and pianica. I think first time after it's renewed after a long time and it was a great experience today.
My name's Jason Singh. I'm a sound artist, beatboxer, composer, and I've been doing this project as part of Sounds of India, and I was asked by Jonathan Lewis to play a set in the newly opened Band on the Wall. It was incredible to sort of bring together musicians that I've worked with for a long time, and yeah, just create something to share with people that I've known and love in Manchester. Yeah, well, the musicians that I've brought together for this project have been pretty amazing, actually, because I wanted to work with people who I feel like have the ability to have a dialogue with them through music and through improvisation. So was Alan Keary on bass, and Alan is just a person who I have 100% confidence in. So like, no matter what the situation, whether it's a kind of experimental, free, improvised gig, or whether it's, you know, written music with arrangements and rehearsals, I always know that whatever happens with Alan, it's going to be cool, you know. And so I wanted him on the gig.
Alan Carey.
We had Jaydev Mistry on guitar, and Jaydev I've known since I moved to Manchester, and we have a very close relationship, both personally and through music. Music education, performances, collaborations, promoting club nights, all sorts of stuff that we've done. Liv George on keys, and Liv I've known for quite a long while, but we've never had the opportunity to play. So this was actually one of those moments where I was like, okay, if there's anybody that I'd like to have on keys who I haven't actually really collaborated with before, you know, extensively, then it would be Liv. And then there was Liz Hanks on cello, and I've only again met Liz recently because I've done a remix for one of her records that's coming out, and we're sort of signed to the same label. And then Andy from Hudson Records was like, there's this amazing cellist, and I'd heard about Liz, so I got Liz on the project because I just think she's sick. And there was Armina B, the poet, and Armina I worked with for a short time last year on a project that I was doing with Manchester City Council. As a poet, you know, as a writer, when I heard her lyrics and I heard the vibe that she was bringing to things, I just thought, actually she's the newest person, you know, that I've met who is grown up in Manchester and is doing her thing as a creative in this city, and I just thought it'd be brilliant to have her speak, you know, share her poetry.
I love how you're not bothered and how you do your own thing. I remember you telling me that you helped Dada like me. When you went round Europe in your van, how you were basically Google Maps without Google to guide you. Your kebab bros and pakoras, how Daddy never bought anything at the campsite. You tell me all this, but you never took me. I wonder why. Is it because of the tents? Where we bathe them with blood and we shed tears that soak our shark knees, Daddy says. Why would you camp now? Can't you afford to live?
What influence has India had on me? Well, it's played it plays a massive part in my life, but it's and it also creates a lot of discussion and conversation. You know, when people can't really place who you are and what you do, and that's why with the Sounds of India project, I wanted to bring something that was a little bit different to sort of get people thinking about, well, what is Indian classical music? What is Indian music? What are the sounds of India? What does that even mean? Do you know what I mean? You know, musically, the sounds of India are as much as listening to millions of cars in Bombay 24 hours a day. That informs my musical soundscape as much as listening to a tabla solo or music that's known, you know, in the Indian repertoire. So it's all it's a crazy mishmash.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Criminal history on guitar. Miss Wings on cello. Alan Carey on bass. Lucy George on keys. And Amina B for spoken word poetry. Thank you so much. You've been absolutely beautiful. Thank you.